let's try, and so we are in here right now. So we are in this instance right now. Let's see if we can access internet. Yeah. Ping, say google.com. What I am trying to do here, so I'm trying to ping google.com, which means what in network terms? So I'm trying to access internet from a private subnet instance, right?
Yeah.
So what is the additional element that is going to come into the play here? Exactly. So NAT
An
instance.
instance. Yeah.
Yep. So that is the starting point. So we have to look and see where the NAT instance is and how our instance is connected to the NAT instance and what type of traffic does the NAT instance allow. Yeah. So
Right.
we know connectivity between these two networks is not a problem, right? Because we just hopped from here to here,
Correct.
which means the traffic is already allowed on both ends. So most of our work that we need to do is in this space, which is the NAT instance. So let's look at our NAT instance for a moment. So first thing to look for is this allows me HTTP traffic, SSH traffic, and HTTPS traffic, right? So this is my primary interface in talking to internet. So for us to be able to use ping, so we need to add ICMP, all ICMP, I would say. So we would say for the subnet in discussion, that's 2.0. So this is our private subnet, right? Request private instance. So that's something we need to do. Let's look at the private subnet tables. So let's look at what are the routes we have clearly associated with the private subnet. So that's not a problem. Routes. Okay, so what do we have here? Any traffic source or destination. So within the CIDR range, we have already told the route table to handle it internally within our network. But the request that we are trying to ping is outside of the CIDR range. So it would not know what to do with that request. So it simply drops the request. So we need to let this route table know that if the request for IP address range that's outside the CIDR of this range, then it needs to contact the NAT instance. So yes, so we need to edit route, add route. So that's going to be any route, right? So 0.0.0. The target here is we're going to say, you will not see a NAT instance here. It will not be on the list. So we have to say it's an instance and it automatically gives the list of instance. And so that's why the naming convention is important. So when you create things, if you name accordingly, then it's easier to find when you're troubleshooting and configuring. So this is the NAT instance we launched on the public subnet, right? So we choose this and save routes. So should this be sufficient? Let's try.
I think we should add it to the, oh, wait.
I think it already worked, I guess. Okay, so as you can see, now our cute little private instance now able to connect to the World Wide Web. So what we have done today is we have created a private subnet. We have launched a private instance with the security group, allowing only traffic from here to come in. And we created a NAT instance placed within the public subnet here. We created a private route table, associated the route table with the private instance, told them any local traffic, as well as if it is a local traffic, forward it internally. And if it is any traffic that's beyond that, contact the NAT instance. So we connected from internet to this instance. Since we allowed SSH connection between these two subnets, we were able to connect to this instance using the key pair file. And then we hopped onto this instance. From here, using the configured routes, we were able to ping the internet